All right, let's go ahead and solve an equation in which we have an inverse variation and a linear equation set equal to each other algebraically. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is identify, just like what we've been doing, what is in the denominator. And if you notice right away, we have this lovely little x in the denominator. So what I'm going to do to make life easier, I'm going to multiply by x on both sides. And what that is going to do is that allows me to cancel out the x's over here. X divides x, that cancels. We're going to be left with 24 equals to x minus 2 times x. Now, at this point, you're going to notice that there's that lovely little parenthesis set there, x minus 2, or a binomial. What we're going to do is I'm going to take this x and I'm going to distribute it in. So I'm going to be left with 24 equals to x times x, which is x squared, minus 2 times x, which is minus 2x, and it's going to be set to 24. Now, we know now that we are stuck with this lovely quadratic. Well, how do we solve quadratics? We set them equal to 0. So what we are going to do next is I'm going to take that 24 and I'm going to subtract it onto the other side of the equation so I can get it set equal to 0. So I'm going to write 0 equals to x squared minus 2x minus 24. And at this point, I'm thinking, wow, what do I do in order to solve this? Well, we now know we have a quadratic, and that means we can look at factoring. So let's go through the process of factoring one more time. So I'm going to build my box depending on how you factor. I like using the area model. Some of you are quicker at this than others. Let's go through the area model. I'm going to write the x squared right here, but minus 24 right here. And I know that the diagonal, this piece plus this piece needs to be negative 2x. So let's start adding things on. So I know x times x is x squared. I know that this number here and this number here needs to multiply to negative 24 and needs to add to negative 2. So what multiplies to negative 24 and adds a negative 2? I'm thinking that would be negative 6 and positive 4. 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. Negative 6x plus positive 4x is going to be negative 2. So we get 0 equals to x minus 6 and x plus 4. Now, if you remember, in order to find the solutions here, in order to get a value of 0, you really just need to use the opposites. So now we just need to come here and use the opposites. And that should give us our solution. So x would be the opposite of negative 6. So x would be equal to positive 6. And I have x plus 4. So that would be x equals to negative 4. So now some of you may be thinking, well, can we do this a little quicker? Well, yeah, we can actually look at this through Desmos. So let's go ahead and take in our function, okay? And we can put in f of x equals to 24 over x. And I could take g of x equals to x minus 2. And we can look where they intersect, and we can verify that our answers are, in fact, 6 and negative 4. So let's go ahead and look at this. We've got x equals 6. We've got x equals to negative 4. That will verify that the work that we've done is correct algebraically.